good. It's all good. Oh. Roll the clip. So here's something you may or may not care about. I'm a really big fan of reality television, and I mean, it's not really all that uncommon in this day and age, but that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, the first problem I have with reality television is not reality television itself because it's very fairly entertaining, but it's when people do stupid things as if they've never seen the show that they're on ever. Like they just turned up one day and people were like, "Oh, be on my show," and they're like, "Oh, whatever," you know. So, so you know the part of American Idol where they're doing the group thing and people. I hate the people who are singing in the group and they forget the lyrics because this year they did this thing where it was like, well, if you forget the lyrics, you're out. No matter how good you sing, you're just out because you don't know the words. The, it was really annoying because you see a couple of people who forgot the words and they're like, well, I'm sorry, you're not going through. And they're like, oh, but please, this is my last chance. I've tried so hard, blah, blah, blah. Really? Really? Because if you really tried so hard, if you really, really wanted this, in my point of view, if I was up there, which my thing was, okay, if I really, really wanted it that badly, and you've seen the show a million times before, at least, not at least once, and you know that they are hard on people who forget the lyrics. So if you wanted it that badly, I would have studied my ass off every second I got while I was in the bathroom. It just wherever I could, I'd be reading those lyrics, make sure that I had them down. Because if anything else, whether the rest of the group was messing up, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, at least let me make sure I have my part down and I can sing it and end of story. Don't give me the sob story after you forgot the lyrics because you were too busy dealing with other drama. Because obviously, being the next American Idol is not that important to you that I can go off and I'm gonna stop because that's just so that's one thing, one problem I have with reality TV shows. The second thing, Tool Academy. I was watching. If you haven't seen it, it's on VH1, I think, and I'm not really a big fan of that show. It just happened to be on because my mom watches it. So I was watching the first episode of season 3, I think. Yeah, season 3. So I was watching it, and the first episode they have they trick them into getting onto the show and tell them that there's some party ambassador thingy or whatever, and you have to do this contest to win however much money and whatever. And I was watching it, and they had their partners backstage or wherever they were, and watching what was going on outside. And then you have these people crying and saying, "What are you doing that for? Why are you acting like such a jerk?" Obviously, there's a reason you brought them on to the Tool Academy because you knew they were a tool, that they act like a jerk, that they're for whatever reason you brought them on, now that they're acting about it and you're watching it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, why are you not proving me wrong? Yeah, not gonna happen. That's why you're there. So that's the two things that I don't like about reality TV shows. One is when they get on a TV show and they don't make it, so then they have to make excuses as to what was wrong with them because they can't accept that they're either not as good or they didn't try hard enough because you were being too lazy. And then you realize that maybe I should have tried harder. Maybe if I make this sob story good enough, then they'll give me one more chance so that I can fuck it up some more. No. And the second thing is when they get on a TV show and they act like they forgot why they wanted to be on the TV show in the first place, and they're overacting or what have you. Um, but I think I'm done now. I've got that off my chest. So questions. I was going to say numbers, but I don't remember how many questions I have. So questions. Ending questions. What do you think about reality TV shows? What do you like or not like about them? Would you ever go on a TV show? And if so, which one would you get on? And what is your favorite reality TV show? And I think that's all for me. So I'm going to go. Hopefully, I have some more videos up soon. And I'll see you guys later.